I would like now to introduce your speaker for today, Ms. Carol Barnard. Carol Barnard, CPA, CFE, MBA, is a senior manager in Aronson LLC's Association Industry Services Group. With more than 10 years of industry experience, Carol has extensive experience with non-profit audit and accounting issues, including federal funding and related single audit requirements, cost principles, and compliance issues. As a strong proponent for the non-profit industry, Carol shares her expertise through webinars and training sessions. She has a contributing author and editor of the Financial Management Handbook for Associations and Nonprofits, published by the American Society of Association Executives. Carol also serves as editor-in-chief of and is a regular contributor to Aronson's nonprofit reporting blog. Carol is a CPA licensed in Virginia and Maryland. She earned her MBA in accounting in 2003 and her CFE designation in 2012. Today, she plays an active role in both the American Institute of CPAs and the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners. Carol Barnard, welcome to the program. We are now ready to begin.
Thank you, Julia. Welcome to Constructing and Improving Your Federal Grant Compliance Program. Today we will be talking about A133 and uniform guidance, the 12 areas of required compliance. We'll go through some allowable and unallowable cost examples, and then get into designing effective internal controls over compliance, and then getting prepared for a single audit. So constructing your federal grant compliance program, constructing and improving your organization's federal grants compliance program is all about understanding the compliance areas and developing strong internal controls around those areas. And it's also about having everything documented for audit purposes. And for audit purposes, if a control isn't documented, it didn't happen. For instance, if you have a procedure where a manager reviews something but there's no sign-off that the review happened, for audit purposes it's as good as not having happened. So you really need to up your level of documentation for everything that you're doing. So I think you are probably aware by now that A133 went through some changes. What had previously been known as the Office of Management and Budget, OMB, Circular A133, has now been codified under the Code of Federal Regulations, CFR, as Title II CFR Part 200, otherwise known as Uniform Guidance, sometimes referred to as Subpart F, but more generally referred to as Uniform Guidance. December 26, 2014 is a key date. Awards that were granted before that date but that are still continuing on will fall under A133, and awards and incremental funding that are granted after that date fall under Uniform Guidance.